Well, hello there. I'm here to welcome you to our channel. Our team has spent many years investigating strange happenings in the wilderness, things that leave even us scratching our heads. Now we've seen some creepy things out there, things that make the hairs on the back of your neck stand up and give you goosebumps. But one story stands out among the rest, the chilling tale of the woodsman. It all began during one of our routine investigations in the dense forests of northern Wisconsin. We had received reports of bizarre lights and eerie sounds echoing through the usually tranquil woods, leaving locals both intrigued and unsettled. Our goal was simple: to uncover the truth behind these enigmatic occurrences. Little did we know we were about to stumble into something beyond our wildest imaginations. As we ventured deeper into the forest, the tranquility of the woods began to feel oppressive, as if the trees themselves were watching us. An unnatural stillness hung in the air, broken only by the unsettling rustle of leaves and the distant cawing of crows. We were alone, completely alone in the heart of a primeval wilderness. The setting sun cast eerie shadows around us, transforming familiar trees into menacing specters. And then we saw it, a faint glow flickering between the trunks. Our hearts pounded in our chests as we cautiously approached the source of the light. What we discovered there defied explanation. In the center of a clearing stood a weathered wooden cabin, its windows glowing with an otherworldly luminescence. But it was the sight of a lone figure silhouetted against the window that truly captivated us. The man was tall and gaunt, his movements jerky and unnatural, as if he were possessed by some unseen force. We watched, mesmerized and horrified, as he continued his strange ritual, seemingly oblivious to our presence. We had stumbled upon something deeply disturbing, a glimpse into a world of darkness that we never knew existed. Determined to uncover the truth, we decided to approach the cabin. The closer we got, the more intense the oppressive atmosphere became, as if a heavy, unseen presence was watching our every move. Fear gnawed at our resolve, yet our curiosity and sense of duty compelled us to press on. As we knocked on the cabin door, the unsettling sounds intensified. The floorboards above us groaned, and a series of heavy footsteps echoed within. We waited, each second stretching into an eternity, as the sound of the footsteps drew closer. And then, just as suddenly, they stopped. Silence descended once more, thick and heavy, pressing down on us like a suffocating blanket. We called out, our voices trembling slightly, but only our own voices answered us. The man had vanished. Driven by an insatiable desire to understand what had transpired, we decided to venture inside. The cabin's interior was a chaotic mess, strewn with debris and covered in strange symbols and markings that we couldn't decipher. The room was dimly lit, the only source of illumination coming from a single flickering candle. The air hung heavy with the scent of decay and incense, creating a nauseating aroma that made our stomachs churn. Suddenly, our flashlight beams caught sight of a figure lurking in the shadows. Startled, we shone the light directly on the intruder. It was a dog. A large, shaggy beast with glowing red eyes and bared fangs. Its snarls echoed through the cabin, bouncing off the walls like gunshots. Paralyzed by fear, we found ourselves unable to move or speak. The dog advanced, its growling intensifying until it loomed directly in front of us. At that moment, we realized we were trapped in a nightmare. The dog lunged, and in a flash of movement, knocked me to the ground. Pain exploded in my ankle, sending a searing jolt of agony through my body. As I lay there, the dog snarling menacingly above me, my companions rushed to my aid, their screams echoing through the cavernous space. The dog, momentarily distracted, turned its fiery gaze towards them, and I saw a glint of intelligence in its eyes. In a flash, it was gone, scampering up the stairs with astonishing agility. We helped each other up, adrenaline surging through our veins. My ankle screamed in protest, but we had no time to attend to my injury. The dog was blocking our exit, its eyes gleaming with malicious intent. a desperate struggle ensued. We fought tooth and nail, our team's training kicking in. We managed to shoo the dog away, giving us enough time to escape. But our freedom was short-lived. The forest outside the cabin was pitch black, the moon hidden behind a thick canopy of clouds. With cuts and bruises, we stumbled through the underbrush, the sound of the dog's enraged barking fading behind us. We walked for what felt like hours, the silence amplifying our fear, until we finally emerged onto a dirt road. Panting and disoriented, we flagged down a passing car and explained our harrowing experience. The driver, skeptical but concerned, offered to take us home. As we piled into the car, glancing back at the dark silhouette of the cabin in the rearview mirror, we realized our ordeal was far from over. In the weeks that followed, we suffered a relentless barrage of nightmares, each one a vivid replay of the horrors we had endured in the cabin. Sleep became a distant memory as we tossed and turned in our beds, haunted by the haunting echoes of the woodsman's laughter and the deranged eyes of the dog. The peace of our everyday lives was shattered. The mundane tasks of work and leisure took on a sinister tone, as if the forest itself was reaching out to claim us. Our thoughts were consumed with the mystery of the cabin and the sinister forces that lurked within. Unable to shake off the feeling that we were being watched, we began to notice unsettling occurrences in our daily lives. Objects would move from one place to another, whispering voices brushed against our ears, and shadows seemed to dance just at the edge of our vision. These subtle signs of intrusion filled us with dread, making it seem as though the boundaries between the real and the supernatural were blurring. Driven by the need for answers, we consulted with experts in the paranormal, delving